W's and L's, the weekly recap show where we give a dub to the things that we like and an L to the things that we don't. It's on you, bruh.
All right. I actually have a lot of dubs this week, surprisingly. So, first one I'm giving out is to the South Sudan. Taking it down to the wire with the USA, man. Not just for, obviously, the game that was being played out there, but also this is a newly formed country.
Yeah.
South Sudan recently went through a revolution, and they split.
Yep.
Right, so South Sudan is the newly established people-led country.
And this is their first Olympics.
Yep, this is their first Olympics.
And so for them to have a
they
game
competed
like that.
well.
Yeah.
Competed well. Winnie Gabriel was out there not only hooping, but after the games, he spoke about South Sudan and their impact here at the Olympics and kind of showing face.
Mm-hmm.
Being a new country, so it was pretty important. He sounds like a pretty good, what would you call that? Not a spokesman, a diplomat. Pretty good diplomat, yeah, for South Sudan. So I think that was a pretty feel good story. It was a pretty good feel good story. Here's LeBron out here messing stuff up. Should just let him win, bro. Just let him win, bro. Nah, don't.
That's not how that works.
Anywho. Moving on, Nick Saban is getting a dub. They are renaming Bryant-Denny Stadium Nick Saban Stadium.
He deserves it.
I think so. It just feels weird.
It does.
It feels weird that Paul Bear Bryant and what was the other coach? Something Denny. Are being moved to the side. Like they didn't even add it. It's not even Bryant-Denny Saban Stadium. It's just straight up.
Saban.
Move over, Bear Bryant.
The man that built this
Nick
house
Stadium. Jesus Christ.
As of recently.
Yeah, but I mean, if ever there was a coach who deserved to have his name put on the college football stadium, I think it's Nick Saban. Now
he is Satan, but he does deserve that.
The question is, which one of the I'll say the greatest college stadium and one masquerading as the greatest stadium. Which one of those two stadiums ends up naming their stadium after a coach next? Will it be Ryan Day Stadium?
It's a little too early to even be
Ryan Day Stadium, or we got more options. Would it be Harbaugh Stadium or Sharon Moore Stadium?
I don't think either. Three of those are happening.
It's definitely not going to be Harbaugh. Not while this current board of trustees still lives. It's not going to be Harbaugh. Sharon Moore. Now we got to. Hey, let's run off some national championships. You know what I'm saying?
Well, since that's also not happening.
You know what I'm saying? Let's run off a three-peat real fast.
So you would be okay with. Because you're putting him in this conversation, you would be okay with the stadium being named after Harbaugh, despite a losing record against the Buckeyes?
Well, no. Harbaugh's lost. Like, he had a chance. If he'd have come back, maybe win another chip, you know what I'm saying, hang several more Big Ten titles.
I don't think one championship and a losing record against the Buckeyes
you got to think,
enough.
If they never named it Bo Schemblacher Stadium, Bo Schemblacher never won a national championship. So it was more so of his meaning towards the university than it was anything. And I think Harbaugh, even though he does mean a lot, and he's really up there in terms of importance, right up there with Bo Schemblacher. I think, the exit going to, I want to go back to NFL, that shit. I think, it kind of temper for some. Plus, he doesn't have a full board of trustees that would vote to put his name on the fucking stadium. Right. I don't think that would go his way.
Sure.
So,
well, I mean,
now Sharon
Moore, I would say, has a open chance.
That's what I say. He puts up 10 years, winning record versus Ohio State, another national championship. Obviously, all of that would involve several more Big Ten championships. Hey, maybe I'm taking MJ up to Sharon Moore Stadium one day. Who knows?
If that were to happen, you got it. That's a pretty big if.
I mean, we're off to a good start.
We haven't even started yet.
We're off to a good start. I mean, I would say entering into your coaching career as the defending national champion is a good start.
But that's
a pretty good start. Pretty damn good start.
Okay.
It's recent. We ain't been reading comments a lot here. Gotta admit, Kerr almost blowing the game against South Sudan, even with the Monstars on his team, should be one of the L's list. Now, interesting point, right? So we say that the South Sudan almost beating the U.S. should be an L, which I would put a lot of that on playing Joel Embiid so many minutes, but we don't have enough time here today. Also, the other interesting upset, not even potential upset, but upset of the weekend. Did you see the WNBA All-Stars beat the women's team, U.S. women's team?
No.
Beat them.
That's crazy.
117 to 109, I think it was. So Brianna Stewart, Asia Wilson, Diana Taurasi, y'all just let Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and the rookies smoke y'all?
Yep. Get them the fuck out of here.
And we're not even going to see that game again for another 4 years. It won't even be the same team. Taurasi won't be there.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if Griner will still be there.
Yeah.
How the hell did y'all lose this game?
Caitlin Clark.
Hubris. Fucking hubris. I don't even know. It wasn't even her that went off. It was another rookie. Went off for like 34 points.
It was Caitlin Clark.
It was not Caitlin Clark.
It was her presence.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. I see where we're going here.
She's the white Larry Bird.
I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this.
That is funny.
Where are we going next? Oh, I love this one. Love this one. Shout out to 80-year-old bodybuilder Willie Murphy.
Willie Murphy.
Where she's from.
She?
Yep, she.
Her name is Willie?
Her name is Willie Murphy.
All right.
She's an 82-year-old bodybuilder, Willie Murphy.
And her name is Willie.
She gets a dub from me this week because she fought off a home intruder at her house, beat his ass with a table.
Damn.
Whooped his ass with a table, broke the table, held the man down until the cops got there, and then went to the police station afterwards and tell him, nah, we ain't got to press no charges.
I already whooped his ass.
Whooped his ass already. We good.
Sheesh.
The house is secured. We all right. You ain't gotta lock him
82?
up. 82-year-old bodybuilder, black woman.
Killing it.
I am giving out a dub to M. Night Shyamalan. Why would M. Night Shyamalan be getting a dub for me?
I don't know, but
let's just spitball.
I sense there's a twist coming.
Only slightly. So if there was a common theme through the diss tracks of Kendrick Lamar, this battle season, it was the M. Night Shyamalan references. We had the Haley Joel Osment, even though it was the weird
Joel
flip
Osteen.
with the Joel Osteen thing, right? And then we had obviously the Psst, I see dead people at the beginning of Not Like Us.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, M. Night Shyamalan and Kendrick Lamar are familiar with each other. And he told Angela Yee on the Lip Service podcast that...
I'm sorry, wait.
He told Angela Yee, yes.
M. Night Shyamalan went on
Lip Service.
Was it Lip Service or the radio show?
You're right. It does say Way Up. Never mind. It was Way Up. It was Way Up. It wasn't Lip Service.
You know they only talk about sex on Lip Service.
My bad.
That would have been crazy.
My bad. Freaky Frog Friday. No, it was on Way Up with Angela Yee. And he told her...
Even that's still strange.
Not only was he pleased by it, but that he ran and told his teenage daughter when he found out that he got referenced on the track. He got referenced on Euphoria, and he ran and told his daughter. He hadn't even got to Not Like Us yet.
He mentioned sex and shit. We up.
Literally, he went on this whole rant about how I don't care about what kind of music it is as long as it comes from a place of integrity. AKA, hey, don't play too much of that nigga music over here, all right? Only certain artists get played. But at least he prefers Kendrick Lamar according to him. So
sure.
Or at very least he knows he can read a room and know what side to be on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unlike some of our other celebs. M. Night Shyamalan. Oh, we may have a Max Kellerman sighting soon.
Does it have anything to do with Skip?
No. Anyway, I said Max Kellerman.
Since Skip is gone?
I didn't mention Skip Bayless purposefully. Anyways.
Happy trails, Skip.
There is some scuttlebutt that either one of the networks, their FS1, yes, with the departure of Skip Bayless here at the end of this month, and also with I think ESPN is struggling to get any other personality other than Stephen A to work. That's just me. Some potential of Max Kellerman making a return to the table. Now, I haven't heard a network be named particularly, and that's why I'm kind of playing the advocate here with the scuttlebutt of who it may be.
Sure.
But I would be very excited to see Max Kellerman return to the table. In a time where I have to watch Nick Wright work tirelessly to try to diminish Michael Jordan's legacy in an attempt to try and level off what we are currently seeing from LeBron James. In a time where I'm listening to fucking Ryan Clark tell me how nepotism is all of a sudden a good thing because black men do it now. When black men do nepotism good. In a time where I am listening to guys like Dave Portnoy, his voice be louder on women's sports or women's basketball than that of Stephen A. or any of these Johnny-come-latelys. Who are trying to dictate the coverage on the sport. It is really a troubling time, and it is a time where we need a voice like Max Kellerman to come back in and give a take. Like, I'd take Iggy over Steph for the final shot. No, I'm saying, but
for the final shot,
I'd take Iguodala over Steph Curry. That shit was nuts.
The way he announced it too. Okay.
I'd take Iguodala over Steph.
Okay,
but no. When he wasn't talking basketball, when he was talking boxing, football, anything other than basketball, I felt like if you kept him away from Warriors and maybe even LeBron to a certain degree, we could get some okay basketball takes from Max. It's just that when he got to arguing with Stephen A about LeBron, he usually went a little bit too far. He took an extra step. And then when he was talking about the Warriors, he was just completely you couldn't get him to think straight. It was it was embarrassing.
Very much so.
But boxing, chef's kiss. MMA, chef's kiss. Mm-hmm. Expert, fight expert.
Rapping.
Yeah. Well,
he used to rap.
Yeah, anyways, I would love to see Max Kellerman return to the desk. Is all I'm saying.
Shout out to Sergio Nepo. I am so happy to watch you guys. I look up to you. Greetings from Brazil.
Yo, that's what's up, Sergio. All the way in Brazil. That's what's up.
Yeah, I need
a honeymoon there.
I still need to go to Brazil.
Where in Brazil?
I still need to go.
I want Iguodala. Iguodala got ice water in his veins.
I want Iguodala. He said the fate of the universe.
Fate of the universe. I want Iguodala taking that shot.
The Martians have the death beam pointed at literally.
Fate of the universe on the line, or the Martians have the death beam pointed at Earth. You better hit it. I want Iguodala.
Fam, don't you dare put planet Earth on Andre Iguodala over Steph Curry in your life ever again.
Like, the irony, because wasn't that in 2017?
Yeah,
a year after Iguodala got his shit beat off the backboard, setting up the Kyrie bucket.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yes. Anyways, Jesus Christ, Max. All right, on to my L's. First L I got is going out to D Wade. D Wade has a podcast and he talking.
He has a podcast with his kid?
No. It's with I don't know who it's with. But he was talking this week. And according to D Wade, do you know if D Wade never would have got injured, that he would have been the one chasing MJ?
I saw that. I did see that.
Not actually. The guy who he handed his team over to. No, not him.
No.
Right? Not the guy who was better than the both of y'all and led y'all to Olympic gold status.
No.
R.I.P. Bean. No. It would have been old two knees over here.
Yeah, if it wasn't for those knees,
I was chasing Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Hey yo, I understand now why you and LeBron was playing together. It was the collective hubris. It was the collective delusion of grandeur that y'all both were sharing. led y'all to believe that y'all should just go hoop together? Because apparently his family didn't even want him to do that. Let him tell it. His representation didn't want it. His family didn't want him to do it.
Is Dwayne Wade top 3 shooting guards, though?
Of all time? No.
Top 5, at least.
Top 5, yes. Top 3? So I obviously
MJ,
Jordan, Kobe. Well, okay, hold on. Because after that, we're talking about a lot of guys who didn't really dominate ring-wise. You got your Clyde Drexlers. You got Jerry West. Dwayne Wade, Allen Iverson. So really, I think it just really comes down to preference. He could be top 3. It could be.
So then his knees do a little bit better.
But again, you played in an era where you just slightly offset from Kobe Bryant. So Kobe Bryant came in what, 97, 96?
97.
Oh, he was like 6 years behind Kobe. But again, your heading into your prime was already Kobe's prime. Like he came in 3-peat, Lakers, boom. Another, not 3-peat, but we won 3 or 4. And by the time I was winning my 5th, or we won 2 out of 3, excuse me. 2 and 2 out of the 4 year. We went to 3 out of 4, 1, 2 out of 3.
Well, you talking about Kobe?
Kobe, yeah.
Okay.
But by the time I was winning my 5th, you were declining physically because of your knees. Kobe won his 5th in 2010.
Right.
By that time, we were already square within the middle of D. Wade's. Oh, he's missing 30 games a season because of his knees. Shit.
But then Dwayne Wade went on to win 2 more championships.
With who?
With LeBron.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, no.
What are we talking about?
Sure.
And again, very well noted that he had to hand that bitch over to LeBron for it to even work.
For sure.
We're talking about Kobe as an alpha dog.
Okay. So as the number 1 guy.
As the number 1 guy.
Okay.
You talking about being the greatest shooting guard ever, chasing Michael Jordan. Fam, you had a bigger wall in front of you that ain't had shit to do with Michael Jordan, fam.
No, that's fair. I'll give you that.
And again, by the time that Kobe was tapping out, winning his 5th championship, you had already physically decided that, hey, this is probably not going to work out. Hey, yo, LaBreezy, what we doing?
LaBreezy is crazy.
Because the very next year in 2011, who was playing on your team?
LaBreezy.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It wasn't just the knees, fam. You had already decided that it probably, not to mention, fam, you won your first one with Shaq. An MVP caliber type player. And it's, come on now. What are we talking about? Cut it out, D-Wade.
That's fair.
Cut it out. Stop the madness.
Well, you know
Sound
what?
like Jeff Teague.
Leave Dwayne Wade alone. He wants to paint
Sounds
nails.
like Jeff Teague.
He wants to do nails now.
Stop. Jeff Teague had another terrible take.
Uh-oh.
He said Kobe's game wasn't smooth.
What does that mean?
He said it was
What does that
pump
even
fake
mean?
jab, jab, pump fake jab. Who did he say his game was smooth though? That's what really sent me. He said Kobe's game wasn't smooth. Hold on.
I don't even know what that means.
Get another Jeff Teague take here.
Or I know, maybe I know what it means, but how is that a knock against a player?
It was the player that he said was smooth instead of him that really sent me. Here we go. Oh, on Gilbert Arenas' podcast of all places.
No chill, Gil.
Here we go. It was rough. It wasn't smooth. Yeah. He never ceases to amaze me how terrible his basketball takes is. It's like Charles Barkley level bad basketball takes. How have you played basketball at this level for this long and be this bad at basketball? Like there have been plenty of things that we could attribute to Kobe Bryant's game. People say he's a ball hog. He was selfish. He was overbearing. Overly aggressive. He's a jack. But the one thing I have never heard in NBA circles or outside of is that Kobe he had a rough game.
Yeah,
His game wasn't smooth.
Never heard that. Plus, I don't. What does it matter? He won.
No, but then your comps for smooth are Paul George and Kevin Durant, two players who undoubtedly patterned their games after Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
One of which religiously used to get his footwork workouts from Kobe every summer. Every summer. We would see Paul George working with Bean on the exact same shit that you said was so smooth from him. Katie will tell you where he got all that back to the basket work, but I'll let him tell you.
When he's not punching down on speed.
Right. Yeah, right. All right. Oh, before Biden dropped out.
Yikes.
Before he gave it over to Kamala.
Gross.
He had a pretty weird interview with Lester Holt where he chalked up his waning black support to the fact that he couldn't walk around the projects.
Yep. That was my biggest gripe.
He said I haven't been able, usually my campaigns, I'd be out walking in the black neighborhoods. I'd walk through the projects and shake hands and show my face. That's why my black support is waning.
Yep. That was my biggest problem. You know what Joe Biden doesn't do enough? He
Walk around in the jets.
He doesn't go around Cabrini Green and Marcy Projects enough. That'll get him the vote.
Cabrini Green is crazy. Shout out to Candyman. Oh my God, yo. He's literally the white woman from Candyman. He's literally the white woman. The problem is I can't walk around the projects enough. Oh my God.
Yep.
R.I.P. to the Biden presidency. It was a doozy.
Yeah, somewhere Trump is doing that nasty fucking dance he
does.
It
was an interesting 4 years. Back-to-back one-term presidents. That is crazy.
Yeah.
When is the last time that happened? Back-to-back one-term presidencies.
Clinton and Senior Bush?
Oh, well. Clinton he got reelected. He got impeached.
Yeah.
So that didn't count. And Bush got 8 years.
Clinton got 92.
He got a second term, but he got impeached.
He got impeached right before he
would have left. Yeah.
Okay. So then he had 2 terms anyway. So
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think that's happened in a while.
It's been a while.
Damn, lame duck presidents. Anywho,
Trump is somewhere doing that nasty ass. What is that dance that he does at every rally?
That shit. It became memed, so then,
like, what are you doing?
Trump's social media team is better than Biden's, and they know what triggers his people.
That shit is
How
weird.
is Trump so much better at, again, he's a liar, terrible president, awful human being. But why is his team so much more effective in, getting his people excited?
I don't know, because he was up there in that RNC speech at the last day,
yapping. Going crazy.
Yapping. Not talking about a damn thing. Rambling.
I mean, they love it. Everybody's wearing those ear Band-Aids. Everybody got napkins on their ears.
And then his ears miraculously fixed, by the way.
Fam, he didn't need stitches.
His part of his ear wasn't missing. Nothing.
What
it's healed.
Part of your body? You know what? I'm not going to bring up the conspiracy again.
It's perfectly healed.
But again, who do you know gets shot with a bullet? Y'all ran on Megan Thee Stallion's ass for 2 years, and she had a doctor's appointment. She showed y'all the bullet fragment. This nigga, I swear to God, I hate y'all. But anywho.
Also, we're not going to talk about the fact that his running mate is basically married to Kamala Harris.
What?
JD Vance is married to an entirely Indian woman.
Oh, shit.
Yes. 100% Indian woman.
Oh, well, I mean, is that a bad, well, for Republicans, I guess.
That's my point. That's crazy. So, just throwing that out there. Ford and Carter.
That was a while ago, fam. Gerald Ford, the Michigan president. Holy shit. And then Jimmy Carter, which is a president that no one names ever, except for shit like this.
And that he's the oldest living president.
Still alive, yeah.
Which is crazy, considering Biden.
Yikes.
Biden being
Not anymore. Oh, well, yeah, no, he's still oldest.
Perp says, Perp faux prez.
Running for president, bro?
I don't think he's old enough, but then again, I don't know his age.
Yeah, I was about to say, I have no idea whether or not he's old enough. We have no clue.
Perp is definitely maybe not.
Give him your extensive movie knowledge. I mean, you'd still be as qualified as Donald Trump to run. So.
You could literally get on a debate stage and give us a long legs review, and it'll be better. Than
and you'll be more qualified
Yeah.
than some of the individuals we've seen over the last couple of years.
Anything else?
You have to vote for Joe. He's the only chance at beating Trump.
No, I'm coming to you.
That's
once
Bernie
again.
Sanders. No, that's a different country.
No, it's not. Do you have any other topics, sir?
Oh yeah, I got one more. L to Dr. Umar and his Kobe Bryant take.
Damn.
So first of all, let me preface all of this because we're gonna have to have some nasty conversations. With a RIP to Joe Jellybean Bryant, who died this week. Father of the late great Kobe Bean Bryant, international and NBA player, hooper. You know, condolences. Dr. Umar, while doing one of his, his rants, was talking about how, Kobe's parents had to sell off, keyword had to sell off one of his championship rings because they had fallen on hard times and what have you, and then asked why Vanessa Bryant, who is, controlling over Kobe Bryant's estate in his stead, didn't send them money. This is why you should probably stay out of conversations. This is why you should stay out of shit. Right?
Fairly well known.
I think he just got on a roll. He was on the Breakfast Club. He was, asking Kendrick Lamar if he was, disowning black Africans, just doing a whole lot of too much. But you put your foot in your mouth here because while you over here caping and asking why Vanessa Bryant isn't spending money on Kobe Bryant's parents, you should be asking, how did they get their hands on Kobe Bryant's championship ring anyways? Well, maybe Kobe Bryant gave it to him. He has 5, and that seems like a nice thing you would give to your parents. Except Kobe Bryant, while he was still alive, sued his parents for stealing memorabilia from him. And this was several years before he died.
Yes.
Had to sue them because they were stealing shit. Not only that, ask yourself how a former NBA player is stealing memorabilia from his now NBA player son to stay afloat. Where the money at, Joe? Again, I've said this on the pod before. Kobe Bryant went to a prep school in Philadelphia. Y'all act like he was in public school. The boy went to Lower Merion. He grew up in Italy. Man was born abroad.
Knows the language.
Don't miss me with this woe is me. You were supposed to go to the league and come back and grow. Man, the boy was born wealthy. Or at least well off. I know he was a working athlete at that point when he was playing in Italy. But save me. Save me that shit. Sounds like Joe didn't handle the wallet, or Joe and his wife didn't handle the wallet, got broke, stole from their son, and got cut off. Why don't you stay out of people's family business?
Simple as that.
Why don't you stay out of people's family business, Umar? Anything else, we can have debates about everything else. Why don't you stay out of the Bryant's family business?
It's the second time he's been looking in Vanessa's pocket watching.
Like extracting all that money out of the black community. Yo, my brother, relax. I be letting you have all these bunny hopper conversations and you be throwing coon out to everybody who disagree with you and all that other stuff. Just leave Bean out of this, okay? Find somebody else.
Pocket watching a widow is nasty work.
Pocket watching a widow over parents who stole from their son and got sued from their son when he was alive.
Nasty work.
Just, fam, What are we doing? What are we doing? I better not find out that you cut off any of your family. Because I'm not even going to ask the reason why. Because you obviously didn't ask why.
Is the school built or not? I don't know, man. That's your boy.
That's your boy.
I don't know that nigga. All right. I'm going to start off with my dubs. I don't really have much here, people. I've been spending all week playing college football, minding my own business.
Sound like excuses to me.
So, I don't really have nothing for y'all, so I guess I'll give y'all a couple of topics to talk about. The first one being, of course, college football. I'm giving a dub to them, but not for the reason you may think. The game is the game. I'm glad that it's back. It's been amazing. I've already kind of given Marcus a little bit of a review. The only gripes I really have with it is the tackling is atrocious. It's terrible. If you throw a pick, it's a pick six. It's
might just be the
plays.
user.
It's big plays all over the board. And it's not just the user, because you can go on Twitter, scroll down the timeline of any clip and see the exact same thing. So it's not just me.
Sound like y'all need somebody who knows something about defense.
Especially since I don't throw that many picks anyway. So it's not me. But anyway, other than that, great game. Love it. I'm giving the dub to it though, because 2.2 million people paid extra money, $30, me being one of them, to get the game early on Monday. And this guy over here loves to bring up the fact that they could probably be giving the college athletes more money. This is the bucket to give it to them from.
Easily. The revenue overall was the bucket to give it to them from, but this just kind of exacerbates the issue. Kind of tells you exactly why they should be getting more than $600.
$60 million just for the early.
Arch Manning twisted their nuts, no homo, and got $50 to $60 million, or $50 to $60,000.
Yeah.
So you think it ain't gonna be no other NFL sons that's gonna try to? You don't think Jerome Bettis' son, if he ends up being a stud, Ike Taylor's son, going to Michigan, by the way. You don't think he's gonna be saying anything?
No. But
Ain't the only NFL name. Manning is not the only NFL name that exists.
Okay, so there are about 20,000 scholarship players in NCAA Division I football. So if we take that $66 million and divide it by 20,000, we get 3,300, which is 5 times the amount that they've been making. So
now we're talking money.
A little bit more.
Now we're talking money.
A little bit more.
Not
sure.
$600.
Yeah. So.
Not a steakhouse trip.
And again, that's off of just the early orders. There's clearly still a markup to be made here without that.
Yeah.
So, dub to them for making that money, but it should go back to the players. All right. Cam and Mace has been making some news because they have been talking back and forth with Shakur Stevenson. And then I
didn't see that, actually. And
then that led to Jay Prince, because Jay Prince is his manager, intervening. And I'm giving the dub to Cam and Mace.
Shakur, why? Why Jay Prince? Why?
Because I think he's from Houston.
Why? Who gives a fuck?
And Jay Prince.
Who are them niggas?
Jay Prince gets a cut of anything coming into Houston.
Lame ass losers. Who gives a shit? I swear, people need to stop being afraid of them niggas, dog.
Well, that's why I'm giving Cam and Mace the dub, because they was like, "Who do you think you're talking to?"
Also, I do feel like they was, once again, they kind of stepping in some stuff that they don't really know about. Shakur Stevenson is a very good defensive fighter. Regardless of what their critique is, I think there is a point where you kind of be like, all right, well, you know what? You know better. Well, at least wait till the nigga lose.
Calling the defensive style
at least wait till he lose, because
boring.
What y'all won't do is call Floyd to the table for the same shit and worse. Right? Not just the defensive shell, but the way that he strategically picks fighters as well. At least Shakur Stevenson is not out here ducking people.
That's true.
Running from them until they get knocked out 3 or 4 times, diminish their value. Now I can say that I get my 50 and 0 and we all good.
That is very true. But
y'all won't say that shit to Floyd.
What do you say to the fact that Cam and Mace were not the only people calling the fight boring on a national stage?
Well, I mean,
but they were the only ones that he responded to.
Again, this is something that we just previously put up with for Floyd for a decade, and I didn't hear niggas coming out their skin to talk about Floyd. It was a hater when we was talking about Floyd's boring fighting style. Now it's open season because of Shakur Sanders. No, hold on now. I thought defensive principles was something to be championed. Is all I'm saying. Now, where I am going to hop on Cam and Mace is a bandwagon is that Shakur Stevenson can defend itself. Okay, we don't need thing 1 and thing 2 to hop all over the internet and start. Fam, a manager doesn't need to be involved in this. Is between podcasters and an athlete. Why don't you sit the fuck back?
Yeah.
Nobody want to hear from y'all.
Especially
anyways.
when the man is a boxer.
Hey, yo, Kendrick, Parker's son.
Yo.
Parker's son.
Yo.
These niggas won't stop talking.
Yeah, no, but them publicly standing up to Jay Prince will probably at least not put an end to it, but make people a lot less intimidated by him.
I mean, I feel like people have been trying to say that for a while. WAC 100 been trying to say it. Now Mason Cam saying it. Like, listen,
but
man.
WAC 100 also wants to be Jay Prince.
Kinda.
At a certain level.
I don't think WAC.
He doesn't know whether he wants to be Jay Prince or Adam 22.
I don't think WAC is so dependent on his street persona though that like he will live and die by it. I think the Princes will end up.
That's fair.
Let me knock on wood here. I think wherever the Princes end up, it will probably be a result of the life they live outside of business.
Sure.
And you know that'll probably be their undoing. Is all I'll say about that.
Sure.
But I don't necessarily see that from WAC 100 because I think most of the quote unquote street shit that he promotes is entertainment. It is not actually like involvement in people's demise.
Yeah.
And that is the kind of divider I see in WAC 100 and the Prince family, because it's like y'all niggas are connected to a lot of dirty business and you wear it proudly.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I see from WAC. I kind of see him trying to separate himself from that when he has the ability to. Outside of the Keffy D shit, I still don't understand what all of that was. But again, maybe that was just another money making entertainment scheme. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that as a
more than likely
anything that has anything. No blood money, no blood feuds. He ain't trying to execute him.
Yeah. Tony Robinson said WAC looks like an angry Teletubby. Yeah, no, I thought that was kind of cool to see in real time, like somebody actually going at Jay Prince for that shit. Because it seemed like a lot of people were afraid.
Like
to
you
do
an
so.
old street dude. Like fam, what you better be 60 years old? Cut it out.
Yikes. All right, my last dub goes to a man that I didn't like for a little while, just because of the way he decided to up and leave the home team. But at least in some way, shape, or form, it shows that he still got a little tiny bit of connection to the home team. And that man is none other than starting quarterback for the Texas Longhorns, Quinn Ewers. Clap it up for Quinn Ewers. That man got on stage and called y'all the team up north. He still got it in him a little bit.
It's only going to make it that much more embarrassing when he loses to
When
us.
he beat y'all, it's going to be glorious. We are going to claim him like we do Joe Burrow.
Isn't this his third season at Texas?
Yes, it was a joke.
Fam.
Relax. It was a joke. But crazy that he's still calling you guys the team up north.
Keep that same energy when Mason Graham is like peeling himself off of you.
I mean, technically, you guys are the team up north to him too.
Well,
so
it's a good thing he has to come up north to us, right?
yeah, then whoop that ass.
Okay.
Just saying. Shout out to Quinn Ewers. All right. Giving an L to the country. We've already kind of talked about it. Biden has dropped out of the election.
Now it's Miss Bacon and her greens.
Oh, my God. I've been out in these streets.
And they are not like us.
Like, no. Y'all couldn't find nobody else. Seriously. You went from bad to worst. Worst with a T.
Of the potential candidates to replace Biden, she was polling the worst versus Trump. But she's the vice president.
Yeah. And she needs to no.
Nut up.
That far.
Got to nut up. But I mean, what are we expecting, honestly?
Yeah, no.
What are you expecting?
I'm
Not much.
expecting
I'm not gonna do
Gavin
anything
Newsom?
specifically for black people. No. The Asian hate crime bill is a bill that America needs.
Why couldn't we get Mark Cuban?
No. I'm done on rich eccentric
Mark Cuban
billionaires.
could have been the one to combat the other billionaire.
I'm tired of it. All billionaires think that they're Iron Man.
That's a fact.
I'm tired of it.
Mark Cuban definitely thinks
He's fucking Iron Man. Nope. Go be Iron Man with your money somewhere else.
Save us, Mark Cuban. Or Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, no, Gavin Newsom feels like an option.
Kamala looks like she puts celery in her greens. That's what Tony Robbins said.
Maybe celery in her greens is crazy.
That is very crazy.
Mustards, turnips, and celery.
Yeah, no. I put a little celery in it.
Maybe Bernie was been playing nice and saying we should vote for Joe so that people will say, oh yeah, maybe that Bernie could do it.
But isn't he older than Joe Biden?
He
doesn't seem it.
He doesn't seem it. Yeah, he doesn't see it. I don't know, man. What are we gonna do?
Save us, Mark Cuban.
Who's Kamala gonna pick as her vice?
It can't be Pete Buttigieg. It can't be any woman.
An all-woman ticket versus Trump? Hey, yo. That would be a very Democratic thing of them to do.
It would. And
it would be a very Democratic
like
thing of them to do.
The white woman didn't win, so what makes you think
Amy
this is going-
Klobuchar and Kamala Harris
Yo,
team up versus
stop,
Trump and J.D.
stop,
Vance.
Stop. Oh, wake me up from this nightmare.
Christian Gillibrand and Kamala Harris versus Trump and J.D.
Oh, my
Vance.
God.
Oh, my God.
Please don't. Yeah, plus white women are
They're going to
to
get Maxine Waters and Kamala
Yo,
Harris.
stop it.
Oh.
Yeah, no, white women couldn't get it done, and they're going to vote for Trump. So, like, that wouldn't even be a good plan at all. So,
Yeah, this is so bad. This is so bad.
it is.
Hey, Republicans, y'all want to do the same? Let's just fuck it. Let's just throw it all into chaos, and y'all could not. Oh, they literally just pledged their delegates to Trump yesterday, like 2 days ago. Darn, say so.
Oh, what's my boy's
No chance of that.
name? I just said it on the pod the other day.
Shout out to Vivek Ramaswamy, who thought he was going to be the VP.
We're gonna get Glenn Jacobs on the trail. Glenn Jacobs. Kane.
Oh no, fuck no.
I think he's a Republican anyway. Oh no, he's
How do you think he a Republican?
No, he's a Republican.
Where would you even hear his political ideologies?
He's mayor of
Who are you talking about right now?
Kane, the wrestler.
Kane. I thought you were talking about Kane from Power.
Yeah, let's
What
get Kane
the
on.
fuck?
Let's get Kane going on the election trail.
He's a Republican? Come on, Kane.
That's funny. That is hilarious. No, Kane, the wrestler,
GD.
is the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee.
You.
Glenn Jacobs. Anyway. All right, I'm giving my next L to Lupe Fiasco.
Loser.
He been talking dumb shit.
Real great. Him and Big Sean,
Real
bro.
dumb
I don't know
shit.
what it is about these rappers. Like, Kendrick really sends you into a spiral where you be like, man, fuck that nigga. Man, I should apologize. Man, fuck that nigga. Man, you know what? We ain't even really had to do this. I really should have just not messed with this man at all. But I'll bar that nigga up. It's like he sends you through the grief cycle.
I don't
He
ever
spins you
want
into
to
a
hear.
tailspin.
I don't ever want to hear Lupe Fiasco talk about Kendrick if it's not in the bars.
Fam, that's all he can do. Chatty Cathy. He don't want no smoke.
Yeah, no. Give him
He doesn't
bars.
want any smoke.
Give him bars or shut up.
Just like Big Sean don't really want no smoke.
Big Sean probably doesn't want smoke.
Weren't you just backing off of this beef in Detroit too? Now you on the radar talking shit?
Nah, bro. He's
Yo,
talking about
fam.
Ye, bro. He's talking about Ye, bro.
No, he was talking about Ye and he was talking about Kendrick.
He's talking about Ye.
He had bars for both of them, which is so confusing because it's like, so what was that? 2 years ago when you were so confused and oh, but I just talked to Kanye and I don't know why he's saying these things and da 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 and mental health, blah 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 blah. My peace, my peace. Now you want war. On Detroit too, me and Kendrick good. It was just a conversation. I don't even understand. Now it's your hood gentrified, and I don't have to start beefs to be relevant, even though I'm trying to start a beef to get relevant.
Yeah, Kanye West.
What you doing?
Talking about Kanye West.
No, quit hiding your hands, bro. Stay outside if you want some smoke.
Well, I mean, Big Sean.
If you want us to respond, PG Lang will be along just shortly. Just stay outside.
Big Sean will probably fuck around and lose to Kendrick.
When we spin the block, you make sure you still on that porch, young man.
Lupe Fiasco, you keep your mouth closed unless you are spitting some bars at Kendrick.
He even more embarrassing. How many apologies can we get out of this man?
I don't
expect another one in 6 months.
He didn't apologize again. He did the one time.
After he did all that ranting on the stage, he didn't come out and be like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm cool, Kendrick again." He didn't.
That was the original time, I think.
No. This year, Lupe was just on the stage talking about how he would bar anybody up and he the best and all this stuff, blah 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 blah. And when he got some of that Kendrick brushback,
then I don't remember.
He reiterated that he, oh no, Kendrick's cool, blah blah blah. How many apologies are we going to get out of this man?
Well, my whole thing is, Dame Dash said that he is selling his third stake in an album, Reasonable Doubt from Jay-Z. And Lupe...
Oh, he said Drake should get it.
Lupe,
he said Drake should buy it.
Lupe. No. No. Just no.
I think the timing of people looking to become Drake meat riders is very interesting. It's a very opportunistic time when you look at a wounded animal, a wounded animal, if you give it some food, to be your friend forever.
I mean, but I just gave Lupe the props for his album. You don't need Drake for anything.
It's a 48 Laws of Power move. He's down bad right now. He don't have many friends. Put me in a good position.
You damn sure don't need the nigga who's losing in the beef or who is lost in the beef.
KD, Drewski, Lupe Fiasco, Gillian Wallow. They all trying to, be in a nice little happy space for when Drake makes a bounce back, if he makes a bounce back.
Yeah, it's a pretty big if. Not Like Us is still ringing off.
I mean, don't tell that to Kevin Durant.
Fuck Kevin Durant.
I don't know what he gonna do next. He could do anything. He's Drake.
What? Shut up.
I don't think that was his exact words. That's what
it sounds like something he would say.
That's what it felt like.
Shut up.
That's what it felt like.
All right, got 2 more L's.
Lupe looking for that collab album.
No, don't.
That Lupe Drake collab album is coming.
No, it's not.
And then the Lupe Drake tour is coming.
No, it's not.
You know he can't stop touring.
Nope. Lupe better not be on that tour.
It's coming.
I will drop him off my top 5
It's going to be called Samurai Owls.
Samurai Owls.
OVO Samurai.
That sounds awful.
OVO Samurai.
Get your hand off of me.
They coming out in Komodos. The OVO Samurai.
Keep your arm over there.
And then he going to add Megan Thee Stallion to the tour.
What? That isn't even...
Kira, hitode waska.
I hate this.
Mitere no te wa, hitode waska.
I hate all of this.
Ska.
Johnny's in the...
Mira.
Johnny's in the chat.
Hitode waska.
Missed all of our college football talk.
You did miss all the college football talk.
So, oh well. Okay. My next to last L goes to me because I decided to not go to the Rib Fest last night.
Lame.
And Music Soul Child performed.
Lame. We saw Bryant McKnight on Friday.
Ew.
And every time there was a silent part, I said, "Claim your black children." He even went to a part where he was talking about his new son, the new Brian McKnight Jr. And I was like, "What about the first one? Don't you have a black one several decades ago?
Why is he doing a concert?
You can't just name your kids Brian McKnight Jr. twice." It was a good time, actually. And then, actually, it was the funniest thing. Right after he sang the son to his song, sung the song to his son, that was the biggest exit. That was everybody trying to beat the traffic.
Yeah.
Like at least half of the crowd on the side where I was sitting got up and started filing. I won't say it was a direct correlation, But I will say that's when everybody else decided this is a good time to try to beat the traffic out of downtown Columbus.
Everybody else said, you know what?
Like, oh, yeah, I didn't really actually want you to mention your kids. Makes this whole thing a little weird. I think we're going to head out now.
You know what? I'm out of here.
But I did have a dino rib, had a beef rib, some brisket. It was a good time.
No ribs.
It was a
I
good
see
time.
Music Soul Child. That's an L to me, for sure.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, Brian McKnight. I hate Brian McKnight. And it's not even because of the kids. It's because Back at One doesn't make any sense.
Well, the fact that he knew everybody wanted to hear that goddamn song. He gonna wait till the last song to play that goddamn shit. I didn't even hear it.
Well, I don't know why they want to hear it because it doesn't make any sense.
One, it's like a dream come true. Two, just wanna be with you.
Those are not steps.
Three, cause it's plain to see.
None of those are steps.
One for me and four steps. One,
That
two,
is a step.
three, five, make you fall in love with me.
That is actually a step too, but that's the whole thing.
See my work. First of all, they're steps because those are instructions.
No, none of those are instructions. None of those are actually instructions.
One,
okay, the point.
You gotta be like a dream come true.
No,
Two,
he didn't say that.
You just gotta make me be with you.
He didn't say that.
It's gotta be plain to see that you're the only one for me.
No, he doesn't say any of
Now,
that.
4, you repeat all them steps.
That is a step.
You repeat all
That
them
is the
steps.
one step.
And keep me, motivated. Because if you piss me off too much, you might end up like my black children. And then 5, make you fall in love with me.
That is a step too.
And then
But that's
whenever
the
I
whole
see my
reason
work
for the
is
whole
done,
thing.
then we start back at 1, motherfucker. But if you piss me off at any of those other steps, you're going to be over there in the abyss with my black children.
Yeah, no, bro. Those are not steps. The 1 through 3 are not steps. So you can't repeat
It's
anything.
done, then I start back at 1.
And do what? What are you going to do?
Disown.
What is he going to do at 1?
can start the process over again.
1, you are like a dream come true.
Right, literally. Next wife.
Oh, I hate that song. Anyway, I mean, it's a good song, but it just doesn't make sense.
He started the set off with Phil Collins. I feel it coming in the air tonight. I was like, this is not your music. Why would you be coming out to this?
Yikes. Gray says those are affirmations. Oh, okay. All right. And then Will T says it doesn't have to make sense. It's a jam and it's provocative. It's a good song. It makes no sense. That's all I'm saying. Trump should have picked Ye as VP. All right, perp. Anyway, my last dub is going to Terrell Davis. Or I guess the airline that had Terrell Davis arrested.
Nuh-uh.
FBI agents detained Denver Broncos Hall of Fame running back Terrell Davis over the weekend after an incident during a United Airlines flight from Denver to Orange County.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
They somebody kicked one of them airlines, one of them funky ass airlines kicked Salt off too. Or Pepper.
Oh, I was like, who? Salt? Salt. What her mama name her?
Pepper. It was Pepper. First of all, Salt needs respect too.
No, you're right, but I don't know who you're talking about till you say Pepper. Who the fuck is Salt? That's crazy. You have to mention Peppa or
you
Spinderella.
have to mention Pepper or else you don't know who the fuck you talking
I
about.
have no idea what you're talking about.
That's
Who's
funny.
Salt? Thought it was a new streamer or some shit.
Talking about the Angelina Jolie movie like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I didn't know who the hell you were talking about.
Talking about Agent Salt and Angelina Jolie.
Oh, yeah, nah. Airlines, what the fuck are y'all doing? And
Salt and Pepper said, and we in the fact want you to push it back. Working in late, waiting night, working up a sweat. Come on, y'all. Push it down. Push it real good.
My last L goes to Marcus
Push it
for
real
whatever the fuck this is. It's been a great stream. Shout out to the squad homies. All 12 of you, I think is what I saw. 15 of you. Let me put respect on your name. Shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all tune in to next week's W's and L's. Make sure you subscribe.
mm, 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 mm.